Capricorns, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. This is going to be for July 2nd through the 15th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so that means not all the messages are going to resonate. If you want something tailored just for you, you can either click the link in the description box below or go to ascendingspiritually.com. So keep in mind that, like I said, this may not resonate, and I could be picking up on your energy or anybody else that's around you. So let's see what's coming up for you. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Fool, the Emperor, King of Swords, King of Cups, ooh, busy, Two of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Alright, so I feel like there is some type of like third-party scenario for some of you where there could be family involved, or there's just a lot of people in your spread. Let me see who is actually the main person here. Let me double check. Okay, so someone just fell out. This King of Swords, is this the main person? Yes. Who's this King of Cups? Someone that you're in communication with. Okay, so I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, most of you are just enjoying being single. Nine of Pentacles is focusing on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, focusing on your money, your finances. And if you're not single, there may be other people that are trying to interfere with your relationship, or someone that wants to come in and offer you something, but this person may already be connected to an individual. So this could be someone that's trying to use you to cheat, use you as, you know, some type of like escapism. But with the Five of Swords, be careful with trying to place any underhanded behavior on others. So this is a time for you to be honest, to be truthful, to not be so arrogant and not be on your high horse. Because I feel like you may have affected two people's lives in the past, or you could be doing this now, and this caused major changes in your life. So by you maybe trying to play mind games with other people or vice versa, it's going to cause changes in your stability, and these changes are going to be for the negative. So if you want to keep all your blessings, all the prosperity that you've been gaining, be sure to treat people the right way. With the Fool, someone's thinking of having some type of new beginning. This new beginning is going to involve a risk, possibly you leaving behind a family unit. This could be a mother or father that's trying to control their child by telling them who they should and shouldn't be with, by trying to give relationship advice, and it's like you're not even in a place to give advice in your relationship. So why are you trying to control somebody else? So be careful with other people trying to give you advice, because I feel like these people for the most part don't even know what they're talking about, or they're just in a position of where they want to control you because there's something that they're gaining from you. If this is a mother and father figure, the mother seems to have some manipulative antics. It's like on the outside she seems like somebody who's presentable, someone who's, you know, worthy, someone who has integrity, but on the inside she's very immature, and at the same time she's kind of sleazy, maybe even has tendencies of having a wandering eye, of not being very faithful. But with the King of Swords, you're thinking of choosing a new direction towards somebody who possibly has air sign placements in their chart: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person has reached a king status, meaning that they have learned themselves, they have evolved, they've gone through spiritual ascension, and now this is an individual that is ready to commit to something that they deem worthy to commit to. This person doesn't play any games though. You need to keep that in mind. So when you approach this King of Swords, or vice versa, if someone's trying to approach you and you have this energy, you don't play with the King of Swords, because as quick as they let you in is as quick as they cut you out. Because this sword, do you see how massive it is? They don't play any games. So be careful when you approach this person. Make sure you're doing it with integrity, with you know, Mercury retrograde, with honesty. And yeah, this person has some type of leadership skills or something to offer you. There's somebody that's filled with integrity. There could have been communication issues in the past, but I feel like even then, you still have options even outside of this person. And I feel like a past person wants to come in and communicate. So if there was an ex that, you know, you left behind, this individual has had a change of heart, or the separation between you two has actually made them love you even more, which is crazy because they should have appreciated you while you're with them. But in some type of way, this King of Cups, which could be male or female, but I'm feeling mostly feminine energy, this female turned their back on you, decided to possibly, you know, pursue new things, and I feel like that may not have worked out for them. I do feel possibly air sign energy as well on that, maybe Gemini, because sometimes Gemini they have like issues when it comes to sticking to a certain situation, because they have like this duality within them. With the Eight of Wands, there's going to be destructive communication that comes in that's going to cause major changes within you, or it's just going to cause some type of shakeup. But beware, because of the Five of Swords is on top of this person. It's like they've played mind games with you before. They could have even played you before. Had two options, was taking money from you, stealing something, whether it's your time, your effort, your energy, and possibly going and using it somewhere else. If you know somebody in your life like that, don't let this person in. And the way they're coming in, yes, they may have a change of heart. Yes, they may be looking at things from a different perspective, but just know that not everybody actually changes. Most of us are still the same person underneath it all. And this person has manipulative antics, so they could have some way of manipulating you if you do end up falling for it. But because you have reached a high stature with the Emperor, I feel like you have now seen, you know, what it is that you're willing to put up with and what you're not. If there are somebody, or if there are people around you that have been trying to keep you stuck or restricted, it's best that you distance yourself from these people, because not only are they going to stop your progression, but they're going to stop the plans that you have in store. So if you have anything that you're planning to do, don't tell anybody until everything is sealed, because I feel like bad energy can interfere with whatever new opportunities that you have. But I also see some type of like financial juggling. So some of you are having issues budgeting, or just issues with your finances in general, and you need to find a place of equilibrium in your life where you're not spending so much on leisure activities and, you know, just trying to save for a rainy day. Some of you are not having any financial problems, but don't get used to being in this position, because things can come up that end up throwing you a loop in some type of way. If you did have a choice between multiple people, I feel like the person that you originally chose, you decided to turn your back from them and choose a new direction, because it didn't end up working out for you. If anything, it caused you some type of heartbreak or pain or sorrow, which led you to focusing more on yourself. Even if you are in a relationship, the person that you're with cares about you, they love you, but right now you're just not seeing eye to eye. And I feel like it has a lot to do with outside circumstances, such as people's opinions, just problems within, you know, family units, things like that. So just be patient, bear with your partner, and know that things will end up getting better, because we are dealing with two kings. So if you are already in a relationship, you are dealing with somebody that's at your level, someone that knows what to offer you, but at the same time they're feeling somewhat imbalanced, and it could have a lot to do with the planetary movements. I know it's been affecting me a lot, so just be patient and see things through. Let me get another deck. That way I can get a deeper understanding of what's going on. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Sorry about that, that's a blender. The Ace of Cups. So you have a new opportunity for new love, an opportunity to pursue new things, and these new things can bring you some type of emotional fulfillment or some type of new emotional beginning. It doesn't necessarily mean a new person. It just means that you need to kind of shift the focus towards you and what makes you happy, especially if you are already connected into a relationship, because even though you guys may not be seeing eye to eye right now, it's just mostly because you're being directed to put more focus on yourself. If you are single though, there is new love coming in, or someone new that you want to pursue. If you don't want to get pregnant, or you're not trying to get someone pregnant, use the proper precautions, because Ace of Cups sometimes is the energy of pregnancy or conception. But someone in the past decided to play mind games with you, and whoever this individual is, they're very reckless. They made a rushed decision, and I feel like now they're regretting that decision, because they want to make their way back to you. But now you have to make the decision of, are you going to allow this person? But they're still in a page energy, so this means that they haven't really matured. They're still a child internally, and they kind of just want to go where the passion and the chemistry is. So wherever it is that they went, or they left, whoever they left you for, things are looking bleak and pretty boring on that end. So they want to make their way back to you. Make sure not to leave that revolving door open for anyone to just kind of come in as they please, because this person not only caused you a lot of heartbreak and pain, but they wounded you in some type of way. They put you in a position of where you felt like you needed to guard yourself, and you're still guarding yourself even today. So you may need to work on some inner conflicts that you may have. With With the Five of Wands, I feel like there could be petty arguments or fights. This person that you want to choose a new direction into, you may have ended things on a bad note. Possibly you guys were arguing, there was some type of ego trip. But that's something that I see can be easily resolved. It just involves communication and, you know, forward movement. Because with the Empress, there's someone here that's pregnant. That's not going to resonate with all my Capricorns. But between the Ace of Cups and the Empress, those are both my pregnancy cards. Be careful if you don't want children. And the Page of Wands is a child card. Someone here is pregnant. And someone's going to find out information about that. Yeah, so with the Justice card, just know that if things were unfair to you in the past, they will end up being balanced out. This is the energy of karma. So the person that did you wrong is now facing their karma, and they want to make their way back to you to have a brand new beginning. But this person is manipulative, as we have established, and there could have been parental fingers, or, you know, I don't know why I said that weird like that, but people on the outskirts, family members that intruded into this connection. It's like if there was some type of cheating or dishonesty or disloyalty, the family members knew and they just kind of kept this to themselves. So you need to separate yourself from anybody that exhibited this type of behavior with you, and know that they will be receiving their karma, or they could be rushing back to try to avoid the karma that, you know, is coming to them. With the Four of Wands, in a matter of time, you're going to be finding stability within yourself if you don't already have it. Some of you could be ending up moving homes, possibly moving to an apartment complex. But with the Four of Wands, this is you focusing more on your stability, your foundation, your family. And this is also telling you that you should place some type of boundaries with your family members, because if you're somebody that takes their opinions into account before you make any type of decision, be wary of doing that, because you never know. Some family members are actually jealous of you. Some parents could be jealous of their children in some type of way, maybe not wanting them to succeed, or just feeling some type of way when it comes to their success, either because they didn't have the same opportunities as them growing up, or because of the fact that, you know, there's just narcissistic tendencies. And I felt that already, of someone trying to dictate the way that their child lives their life, and that's not going to do anything except push you, or possibly push, you know, the person that this is talking about away. So be careful. Make the right decision. Go towards the person that, you know, has integrity, the person that has not hurt you, the person that does not manipulate you, and you'll know who that is in this situation. So let me get you some best advice for my Caps. Best advice for Capricorns. We have acceptance. So there may have been an issue when it comes to acceptance, not only accepting differences between you and other people, or just like family members accepting what it is that you want, accepting your needs, your wants, your aspirations. And it doesn't really matter what anybody else wants but you. So you need to be able to tune out those other voices, because those other opinions don't matter. You're the person that's going to have to live with the consequences of the decisions that you make. So if you do something based off of what somebody else wanted, you're just going to be miserable in the end. We also have progress. So you're making progress towards whatever goal that you may have. Even if it looks like things aren't moving forward, just know that they are. Yeah, that just came out again. Progress. Grateful. Being in the energy of being grateful overall is going to help increase your vibration, as well as forward movement. So there's something that's being stalled right now, and I feel like it's mostly for your own protection. Some type of like divine timing is at play here, and most of you need to focus on your well-being. I feel like some of you may not be treating your bodies the right way, maybe not exercising as much as you should, not eating as well as you should. Be sure to get back into that routine of just taking care of your body, because that also in tune takes care of your mind and your spirit. Some of you are not setting intentions. So if you want to get to your goal a lot quicker than, you know, the way that you've been, you have to set your intention and keep that goal in mind, and also have tunnel vision for it in order for you to be able to progress and move forward. Another thing that we have is the Hanged Woman. So you need to make a sacrifice. You need to let go of behaviors, people, situations, environments, so that you can get what it is that you deserve. Some of you want some type of formal commitment. So even if you are in a relationship, it's like you want things to get to a more formal aspect, either through contracts, through marriage, or if you're single, you just want to have a relationship with somebody. You may be keeping an eye on this person, or vice versa, they're keeping an eye on you. But once you focus on self-love, that's what's going to bring the wishes that you want to bring into fruition. With the Ten of Pentacles, you're also focused on not only family, but long-term stability when it comes to finances, and that's something that you should continue to put time, work, and effort into. Just be sure not to put too much emphasis into that, because then the other aspects of your life are going to kind of falter. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, you had a decision to make, and it's almost as if you dragged your feet through this whole decision. This decision involves giving time, effort, money, possibly even energy to another person. And because you dragged your feet, it's going to... Yes, you'll end up getting what it is that you want, but you're going to have to put more time and effort into it, as opposed to if you had just made that decision ahead of time. You could have avoided a lot of like misfortune, a lot of things that just kept you bound, especially to family members. There could have been someone on the outside, like an ex, that was trying to keep you stuck, keeping you confused, so that you didn't either pursue new love or you didn't put the focus mostly on yourself. Whoever this individual is, they have some type of magic ancestry, so this could be any type of lineage, honestly, but it could be something related to gypsies, maybe even some type of oriental background. But this individual used spell work to try to keep you stuck. That spell work is not really working anymore from what I'm seeing with the Seven of Swords, but they're still going to try to get as much as they can get out of you. So this is an individual that's an opportunist. Be sure to remove opportunists from your life, because all they're ever going to do is just take from you. They're never going to give. This is someone that you considered a soulmate, or someone that you had so much time and effort put into, but they didn't put that same dedication into you. So you need to let go of the past so that you can move towards the future, towards a relationship, the partnership, or the dynamic that's actually meant for you. But that's what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.